another visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Well, the next thing would be Archangel.
Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once. Retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
The collectors have been abducting colonists from the fringes of the terminus systems. No distress signals are sent out. No signs of attack.
There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all, except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No. Spreads too slow. Airborne virus? No. Slower than gas. Drugged water supply? No. Effects not simultaneous. Intriguing. Fascinating. No distress calls. No signs of resistance. New technology. Marvelously advanced. But what?
That's why you're here, Professor. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There's a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solus. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe.
Yes.
Have to ask. Is that an AI?
This ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board. Non-human crew members. Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
Yeah.
The collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists need to identify, neutralize technology, need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
Eviscerator shotgun. Medical capacity. Also, I find things, but still need to research them. That's a good thing. And we analyze their armor too. Okay. I don't think I should be so sparing with heavy weapons now. Maybe a report?
What's this area of the ship?
Oh,
This is the Ftl Communications Room. In addition to interfacing with the Ftl comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
you know that using a female voice, we will identify you over time as a woman. I hope you don't have a problem with that.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
I like that all the people are shepherding me. So do we have any more weapons? 3 options. Arc projector and singularity projector. I stay with the grenade launcher. Okay, back and modern. Hand cannon, machine pistol. Assault rifle. Heavy rifle. Oh, it upgrades the rifle. Okay. Okay. I think we need a better machine pistol. Because that would be good for a lot of members of the crew. This is EDI. Let's see the lab, which is open now. So, are you working now? Should I disturb you?
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular, very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
It must have been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for... Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course. Helping the helpless, greater good, all that too. Yes. Retirement after SDG work complete.
He's the kind of guy who plays any game at the deadly level at first.
Tell me more about the Solarian Special Task Group.
If you
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited recon, analysis, occasional wet work, identify problems, have neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
He's a model Solarian.
Similar in what way?
Solarians lack numbers, brute strength, military prowess, have to rely upon stealth, intelligence. Agents trusted, given wide operative freedom. Spectres similar, given goal, told to accomplish. Better funded, of course. Didn't have to buy our own weapons.
Now we should. Okay.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under a young captain named Kirahi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirahi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Vermeer.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally, preferred to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
And morale, of course.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team, deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago.
Common
Affects
knowledge.
every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions, needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
Why I feel you are bullshitting me.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
I should get back to work. Need to study. So much data.
Okay.
Here if you need me.
Fine, thanks. And everybody can view... Oh, what's this? Everybody can view the ship core. So in the event of... if there are problems, we could explode this and everything will be destroyed. Just as a precaution. Research terminal upgrades. Okay, let's see the research terminal first. About research. It's research. Who would have... no. Okay, assault rifle damage. So we need to find, then fund and research it. Medical capacity. Sounds good. Prototypes. Oh ho 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 ho. Let me see. My armor is better than this. I don't need this. Regeneration bonus. Just a moment. Sorry, the temperature on this space station went too low. I activated the heating coils. So, heavy weapon ammo. Heavy weapon ammo is one thing. Inferno armor, negotiation bonus. Funny. Oh, it scans people. Okay. Excavator shotgun. Forbidden thing. Missile launcher. Okay. And why it is gray? Oh, heavy weapon ammo upgrade. Okay. So let's see what we have here. I'm not interested in this. Wait. Is it the same? Yes, I think so. No. No. Yes, iridium. No. 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 So we would spend iridium here. Okay. Platinum and iridium and platinum. Okay, and this is another. Oh, and I have this. And I have this too. Okay, the things I have, the things I will have. Alright. So, let me buy this. And no. No. Yes. I research this one. Anything else I'm not interested in. Okay. Fine. Good. Any more upgrades I can make somewhere? Any new messages? No? Thanks.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
But yes. Healing of your facial scars. Team status. Oh, I see. Okay. Med Bay upgrade. So, do we have any upgrade stuff here?
Commander, can I help you with something?
Okay.
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
If Morden's modifications hold up, we've got a shot. If they don't, we're dead. Seems like that was always a strong possibility, though. Anything else, Commander?
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The Collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
No. Yes. Okay, we need palladium. My facial scars. Much later. Okay, but palladium is the thing we need. Same. Cane. Oh. Atomic something. All right.
Let me know when you want that, Commander.
Thank you.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
So maybe we need to talk with other people. No. I always fall into this trap. So where do we have... Oh, engineering. I bought the stuff for you. Oh, that is green. That's a new thing. Ah.
Hey, don't touch.
Okay.
That rifle's older than you are. I call it Jesse. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz.
I see.
The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle.
And it's an M8, so he was in the military. And this one?
Oh yeah, that's a model of the Verican. Turian frigate. Hell of a I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planet-side.
I suppose it was at the time of the war, and that is a Krogan helmet.
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Kazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept a helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
And a few scraps. I've seen a trash compactor too. Somewhere this way. Oh, there. Garbage compactor. Hogy? Aha. Well, it fell apart. Do you know about some upgrades?
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
I like stories.
I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed.
Me
Lost
too.
track around 50.
Me too.
Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness.
Yes, you and me both. I mainly killed mad scientists.
Get a knife stuck in the right way, and you can pull that plate right off a Krogan's head. It's the best way to get a Krogan to talk. The threat of it drives them mad.
Maybe it's a symbol of masculinity?
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Goodbye. Have a nice rest. Hello?
I've got green across the board. The forward tanks are buoyant and elevated.
Are you talking about the Normandy or Miranda?
I'm talking about the one that's covered and protected, not bouncing in the breeze.
I don't know. Operative Lawson's uniform is very official. It always makes me stand at attention.
You're such a dog.
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed.
Fine.
Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth.
Maybe.
The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
A friendly game sounds good.
Sure does, but Kenneth takes the game a bit too seriously.
Okay.
Kenneth takes all again. But that was fun.
You're all right, Shepard. Most officers wouldn't fraternize with the likes of us.
Thanks, Commander.
But it isn't a military ship, you know. Not anymore. Alright then. So anything new in the crew quarters? And then we could go back for Archangel. Okay, those are red. Let us see first this way. Anything new, Doctor? You have
How may I
beautiful
help you,
eyes.
Commander?
Nothing
I'll see you
else.
later, Doctor.
I'm
Commander.
just checking. Maybe she's not interested in me. Alright. These where the old Captain quarters were. Hello.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Oh yes.
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look.
Same. Oh, we need iridium and palladium now. Okay, iridium and palladium. Fine. I should write it down. And I've already seen this. What is this cane needs? Iridium 2. Okay. Iridium is okay. I've written that down.
Whenever you have the time and resources, let me know.
Okay.
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
Good. Anything new?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
Cerberus obviously has your loyalty. How did you get involved with them?
I suppose you've earned the right to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
How bad were the terms you and your father parted on?
Shots were fired.
Oops.
I assume that Cerberus approved of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
I don't like those words, but I can understand you.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
I don't think so.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one.
Oops.
Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His
He
Y
grown
chromosome
you.
was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By
Again.
Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Just to make my point again.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Have you heard about a scientist from long time ago? He was called Stephen Hawking. Just make comparisons from there. You are intelligent enough.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed deeply in a human positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
I see.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
And I show
Anytime,
off
Commander.
my muscles. Just in case. Not as I want to start a relationship. Last of my crush. Just died.
It's just too dangerous for them in New Canton. I'm shipping my family back to Earth.
You can afford that?
Good choice.
Cerberus looks out for their own. They're funding the transport for me.
It's the least they can do when we're putting our lives on the line.
It would make him calmer. Good. Women's restroom. I almost fell into the same trap 2 times. So let's check on of my stuff. Not as I have a lot. At last it's spacious. New research? What? Again? Oh, the hack module? Oh, I have this. Alright. Nothing new. So, terminus armor, storm shields, weapon reserve. Okay, next time I will leave this off the recording. So, let's go back. To the tech lab and see those armors again. So, armor upgrades, no. Weapon upgrades, maybe. I need iridium and palladium. You know what? Okay, these I will need. So, my armor I'm wearing now is better than this because it gives bonus to all ammo. This one, definitely not. This one, I don't have so much powers in this game. Shotgun and assault rifle is still a thing. It needs iridium. Okay. Good. So I don't really need that armor. Alright, hi Professor, and hi of course. Anything about Joker and EDI? Or Marge? Oh, we are in flight.
Commander.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
Hey. Don't think her.
I don't have time to babysit you, Joker. Find a way to deal with it.
Yeah, reasoning with the intercom is not my strong point.
Your problem, not mine.
Thanks, I'll remember this.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. I would never say anything against Miranda. and expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
Okay.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Hello.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is a job.
Hey. Okay.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
It was nice talking with you. You know, I think in the case of an AI, you should help him, her, it to learn just like you would do with a child, with care, with love, and with teaching of the values we humans find attractive. Maybe then he, she, it will understand them better. That's just a thing of mine. So, let's go docking. Oh, I could use the powers with keybinds, but why? When it stops the time. Okay. I think we should try now the old man. And Miranda. And let us see. I have 3 quest points, so either I go to Tactical Cloak, which I've never used, Incinerate, same, AI Hacking, what is the difference? Temporary shield around the target, sounds good, and this? Sniper time slowdown. Okay, yes. Miranda, 2 points. I think it will be Overload. And Z. Oh, 10 points, that's a bit more. Okay, that's it. He has 2 remaining points. Alright. As considering the weapons, still with the grenade launcher and this. Miranda only has this, but Zed has the rifle. Okay, let's do it. Oh, and he has a sniper rifle too. Great.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solis' assistant has been helping any patients with complications.
Really good.
I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlight that may have information on him.
Thanks. Nice. Okay, let's wait. Okay, no, I'm just joking. It's this guy.
So, I heard a human went into the plague zone. Then I found out about a lot of dead Vorcha down. You know anything about this?
I saved you a lot of trouble. You should be grateful.
Grateful? Huh. Now I get to deal with the slavers complaining about the reduction in their crops. But that I can handle.
What's your job here exactly?
I'm supposed to keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Arya's sight. That's about it. Not much for me to do anymore. The way those Vorcha breed. I'll have something to do soon enough.
Suspicious.
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
I'll just be going.
Keep up the good work.
Wow. Right. I think he's keeping something from me, but well.
Come on, let me in. Arya's expecting me.
Annoyed that you were expecting.
Hello. So does Arya have something new?
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
Okay, I will. Oh, always turning into the wrong direction.
What do you need?
Maybe nothing. Yep. So I don't think she knows anything more. Thank you.
Maybe I'll come back later.
You do that.
And thank you for letting me in this club.
Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Bloodpack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories. Especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
And maybe as a friend.
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
If Arya wants my help, she'd better tell me why. I'm not doing this for my help.
Fine. Whatever gets you to take the job. If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
I see. Okay.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
Okay.
I'll be back when the job is done.
Good luck.
I don't really think that Krogan in hiding is a usual move. Okay, I've seen Krogan somewhere in here. Okay, this is the exit. Yeah. I'm not interested in exits.
Strong stuff.
What can I... It was really meaningful. And that is...
I knew a bar out on the front a lot like this. Me and some friends got stupid one night.
Yep.
Long story short, tempers flared, followed by pistols. We all got out, except my buddy Narco. Places like this are slaughterhouses, dressed as nightclubs. Shit you not.
Okay. I'm not trying to make trouble here, but... Thanks for the help. Anything new I should...
Hello again, Commander.
I just came
I have to go.
Say hi.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
Oh no. More important than you. Don't hit me.
The Shepherd Memorial Flame on Torfin. Authorities issued warnings, but Admiral Hackett asked that no arrests be made.
They tried to extinguish my flame? Impossible. And this is the techno place. Where those stairs go? Oh, I think it's here. Yes. All right.
Don't act like you know. Just plan for the future.
Okay.
No, you said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Aria's now.
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Well, I can think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges.
share.
Few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. Someone who wanted to weaken Aria might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see. Not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
Hey.
What do you know about Aria?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Aria arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Aria's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Aria wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. But perhaps Aria's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
You allow Arya to protect you like you're her pet? I thought you were a Krogan.
Arya let me live. She gave me a position of honor as her advisor.
She gave you a position of comfort as her trophy. Is that what you want? Or would you rather go down fighting?
I wished she'd killed me the day she beat me. That would have been a glorious death. But perhaps it is not too late to die well. Perhaps these assassins will remember my name. Farewell, human. And thank you.
Yes, I had a Korgan friend once. I hope he dies well. Is there any more possibility? Oh. Yes, yes. Yes, okay. Same. I had a Krogan friend
Reports that the attack on the
once.
human colony of Freedom's Progress is being investigated as a possible terrorist attack by dissidents from former council races.
And I think he would have done exactly this.
Don't look at me like that.
Can I look at you like this?
Arya wants to speak with you, human. Something about Patriarch taking on a squad of mercs by himself.
I heard my old friend Patriarch died. Went out in a blaze of glory. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I couldn't stand by and watch you coddle him like a pet. He was better than that.
He was. No one has challenged me the way he did, Central. Perhaps it is better this way.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need something else?
No, thank you. And
Thanks.
thank you,
Maybe
be
I'll
so
come back
understanding.
Why don't you find a
About-
nice girl to keep you warm in the meantime? You look like you need to loosen up a little.
Oh, maybe you're right. I too have a stick up in my ass. Okay, you are so talkative. Yes. Okay, let's get a save here and go after Archangel. Okay.